you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have kind of a wax comparison, I guess. I've got Bath & Body Works Lavender Vanilla and Harry Slatkin's Homeworx Lavender Vanilla that I have now. They've both been completely burned, and I want to come to you guys with the gist. My experiences with both. I can't speak today at all. So first of all, what's on my lips on the base is I never hauled this because it was such a small haul, but this is L'Oreal Color Riche number 977 in Passionate Pink. This is the different style, like they change kind of like the colors. That's what's on the base. And then in the center, I really, at first I was like, I can't wear this on its own, but I wanted to use it as a topper. And that's exactly what I did here. I just stuck it in the middle, in the center, up in the top, and the upper and the lower lip. Anastasia's Beverly Hills lip gloss, Parfait lip gloss in the color. Why aren't you on here? Are you kidding me? Is it not on here anymore? Oh my gosh, I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you, but it's really it's this color. Sorry guys. All right, so as mentioned, I finished completely like Lavender Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. This is an older or White Barn, but essentially Bath & Body Works. Older version or style of candle. And then we have, and again, excuse me for my head cold. I'm still trying to get rid of it. It's just stuck up there and it won't go anywhere, but today is my day off. I wandered through my town. I'll talk a little bit about that at the end, but just sort of trying to get rid of the head cold. Lavender Vanilla Scented Candle from Homeworx, which was a gift. It was a 2-pack. There was a Lotus and Lavender Vanilla that my friend Ramona so graciously sent me. I was surprised. I did not ask or anything like that at all. So, all right. So Bath & Body Works, or White Barn for Bath & Body Works, describes their Lavender Vanilla as lavender blossom, cremated vanilla, white woods, and sugared musk. And then, because there's actually sent no descriptions on the bottom of the Homeworx candle, their Lavender Vanilla is described as French lavender, lavender water, sandalwood, rosemary, and sage. So first of all, let's talk packaging. I've got this one in my hand. First of all, I give this one A+ for packaging. This one wins over the other for packaging. It's a very handsome packaging. I will say this about Homeworx. The packaging is beautiful. It's also perfect for men or women. It's not too girly, it's not too manly. It's somewhere in between. I love the pattern. This is a hefty candle. It's very thick in glass. Very heavy duty lid. Just a regular, it's heavy though. It feels like it could be a cigarette. Not that I smoke, but an ashtray of some kind. If there were little divots on the sides, I think that's what the people would probably, I don't know. I don't smoke, but that just is what reminds me of. This would be a great jar to repurpose. I have repurposed Bath & Body Works candles, but this is a very pretty. It may get repurposed, as my friend Ramona suggested, and I've done before with my candles as well, is clean it out. I'm going to be saving this till the end of the year to do a roundup for you guys, but clean it out and put rice on the bottom or something where I can put my makeup brushes on top. Oh, itchy nose, I swear to God. Every time I go to film, I have itchy nose. So packaging, definitely a win for Homeworx. Bath & Body Works is fine. I really enjoy the blue. I love the color of this blue. It's beautiful. It's like a cobalt blue in color. It is their standard jar, not a thick jar. It is a color jar, no different labels, nothing fancy. This is a White Barn staple. I did buy this when they originally said that they were not going to be selling it anymore. They do have it online. They do sell it now. I believe the packaging is exactly the same, but in a purple, like a lavender or a deeper purple colored jar. So I bought like a couple of these in small size and larger size because they were saying how they might not be bringing it back, but they have, of course, since then. So packaging right now, obviously for the win, Homeworx. Okay, so as far as scent appeal for me, my nose, my preference on cold, this is just my own opinion. Everyone, that's why we have so many different scents out there, and everyone's noses are different, and this, that, and the other. So again, I'm not taking away from how you feel about these candles. I'm just simply telling you how I feel. All right, on cold, Bath & Body Works is the win for me. And the reason being is that I'm not as much of an herbal lavender fan as I am a sweet lavender. And if I remember correctly, yeah, lavender blossom, creamy vanilla, whitewood, sugar, musk. Like, it's a much sweeter candle. I found this one on cold to be a little more, I could definitely get a little bit of the rosemary maybe. Like, it definitely is lavender and vanilla, but I definitely got the rosemary, that kind of thing, because it was definitely more herbal. And again, it's not that I don't hate herbal lavender. I just prefer a sweet lavender. So on cold, Bath & Body Works wins on my scent appeal on cold. All right, as far as burn time, Bath & Body Works always says it's like between what, 20 and 24 hour burn time, or 25, I don't know, something like that. And Homeworx is up to around 32 hours, I think it is. And I will say they both came to be very true. Bath & Body Works burnt about 20 hours, and Homeworx is about 4 hours behind that. So I'd say it was actually 24 hours for Homeworx. This one, I burned them at the exact same time. Anytime I burnt one, I burnt the other at the same time in different rooms. And so I can sniff them and smell them and enjoy the fragrance of the room at the time. This one, of course, did it out first, but it's only 14.5 ounces, whereas the Homeworx candle is 18 ounces. So that does make sense that this had about 4 hours extra time for burning. They are both tied because they're both true to the labeling and their estimated burn time. All right, as far as throw is concerned, in my home, again, I don't have air conditioning, my windows are closed, we're into fall right now, or autumn, it's getting cooler. I'm wearing my like typical, now you're gonna see a lot of my fall clothes soon, that kind of thing. Like, it's cooler, like I say, I don't have air conditioning and there's no fans and nothing like that. So with that being said, I actually will say the Bath & Body Works one threw an 8.5 out of 10 for strength in my home. And this Homeworx one, probably only giving it a 7, and yet it's bigger. They both came, I should have said this at the beginning too. They are both 3-wick candles. This is an older Homeworx version. I don't even know if they're selling lavender vanilla right now. And that's the Bath & Body Works one. They're both 3 wicks, and I felt like this one threw better. Oh God, it smells so good even right now. It's one of my favorite candles from Bath & Body Works, and this is coming from someone who's not normally a floral fan. So as far as throw was concerned, Bath & Body Works for the win. I felt that this one threw a lot better, and again, in my home, my own opinion, again, I'm not taking away from however everybody else feels. I know there's very much passion behind people who follow Homeworx. Okay, so there's that. So overall preference, if I were to be blindfolded on cold and blindfolded while burning in my home and walked around and was like asked which one do you like better, Bath & Body Works for the win. I think for me, I believe Bath & Body Works Lavender Vanilla is amazing. I really like it. And on a different note, again, thank you to Ramona Talk on YouTube here. I'm actually coming over to see her in Houston, and then we're going up to Dallas to do a meetup. We'll just discuss that at the end. Anyway, she's so kindly gifted the Homeworx candles to me. Bath & Body Works I can readily get, and like I said, it's online right now, same packaging, says White Barn on it, says lavender vanilla, except I believe it's like a purpley or a lavender, like a darker purple color glass jar. Homeworx, this is where I was asked, like this time last year when Homeworx was really starting to come out, by somebody, because I had expressed, I'm like, oh, they've done, there's a new Facebook group out there, and I do watch Homeworx Facebook group. And right away I was like, oh, is this a QVC? I said, is there any way that he's ever going to sell in Canada? And the person I asked, which was super, super nice, they went and they asked, I guess, Harry himself, and asked that question. He says, as long as they're on QVC, that's where they're exclusive. That meaning that nobody else in the world can order them. Now, I am sort of, like I say, I'm following on Facebook. I think they're trying to do something possibly for the UK. That's what it was specifically written out on the Facebook page. but I'm like, hey, what about your brothers and sisters like just north of the border? Like, hi, like I would love to be able to try some more Homeworx candles. And I'll digress again. So around that time, I said, oh, well, that's a shame. I would really like to buy some of his candles and try them. This is before he got really big. I'd say just over a year ago at this point. I'm filming in the middle of September of 2018. So we're probably talking August-ish of 2017. And the person I was talking to, again, so very kind, said, wait a sec. And I guess they went off and asked somebody, I don't know who, it doesn't matter. And they said, well, I can get them sent to you. I said, no. I said, if it's not going to be able to be sent to me, if Canadians can't buy it, or even right now, as far as I know, anyone outside the United States can't buy it, I don't, thank you very much, but no thank you. And you may think I'm a hypocrite because I have Vintage Chic Scents and Bathing Garden, but guys, there are de-stash groups all over the place that Canadians can buy. Yes, we pay a lot, and I do too, pay a lot of money in shipping in that kind of thing, but we can at least get those vendor wax melts that are exclusive to the United States on de-stash pages. Nowhere in the universe is anyone seemingly de-stashing Homeworx candles like these. First of all, they're very, very, I know what Ramona, and she surprised me, I know what Ramona paid for in American dollars to send 2 candles to me in Canada. I do not want to know how much it would be. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're not saying them internationally, because I mean, I saw how much Ramona paid in American dollars to send 2 candles to me. It was unreal, and I'm super appreciative of her for doing that. I was very touched. I was very happy to have received these. I saved this one purposely to do a review and comparison to Bath & Body Works. But what bothers me is that I guess what bothers me is that I know that there's some Canadians who have been sent Homeworx candles just like I could have been way back in the day. I said no, and it's not that it bothered, the people don't bother me at all. It's just, I'm not going to post stuff on my Instagram or my YouTube channel here if I, first of all, can't buy it myself, some way, shape, or form, and if I feel passionate about something. Until Henry Slotkin is off QVC or off this exclusive only sold in the United States, possibly UK, like I said, on the Facebook page, it shows the UK, but it doesn't say anything about Canada, which is really disappointing because we're attached to you. We're right above you guys. Like, it can't be that hard. If you can send it to the UK, why can't you send it here? But anyway, this is truly the only reason why I saved this, and I'm posting it because I wanted to burn it alongside this for a comparison video. But until it can sell in Canada at a fairly reasonable price, the 2 candles that Ramona sent, I know how much they are in American dollars to get a pair. Just sending them to me was far more expensive to ship them to me from the US than the 2 candles probably were from ordering from QVC, including shipping. So again, I cannot express my gratitude to Ramona for allowing me to try this. I am glad I tried this. There are definitely some fragrances I have seen posted on Instagram and things like that, and I remain pretty quiet. I don't say much on the Facebook page. I don't do a whole lot of Instagram liking of Henry because I can't get behind something I can't buy. And I don't want my friend Ramona, who is a very hardworking woman, a good friend of mine, to feel almost bad that I can't get it, and knows how much I love candles and wax in general. And so she felt to send it to me, nor do I want PR from a company that won't sell to Canada or is not able to sell to Canada. When they are, absolutely, I will buy candles from Homeworx to try on my own, to try if they are sold in Canada. But until that time comes, I'm just going to be very appreciative of the 2 that I have burned and thank Ramona very much. But I have, when it comes to at least the lavender vanilla, I prefer White Barn's lavender vanilla. And I know if the person's watching who, you know who you are, who did such an amazing, like, was really, really kind and asking me, you know, oh, I can check for you. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. Oh, well, we can send you, I'm sure we can get you some scent. And I said, oh, no, that's okay. Thank you very much. Like, I thank that person very much. You know who you are. I am not going to put you out there. I just find that Instagram gets so inundated with PR hauls from Homeworx. It's like every single person has got a PR haul from this company. And I feel like there are some that I know who aren't being sent those candles and that are on the Facebook page, and I'm watching, I see, they almost feel left out, and they feel not, like, even though they've been part of the community even far longer than some of the people who have been getting the PR, and they too live in the United States as well, I almost feel like they are reaching out and saying extra things and being uber too sweet and kind. And I just see that, and I look at that, and I'm just being very real with you guys. I see that, and I'm going to use the word desperate. I'm not desperate for PR. I'm thankful for anything I've ever been gifted. They all know if I do accept, whether it's a Canadian company, American company, I am going to give you the absolute right truth. Like 100%, I'm going to tell you like it is. What I like about it, what I didn't like about it. And I won't accept those items until they know, and I will leave them a message. I will accept this only as long as you're okay with me telling the truth about my experience and how I enjoyed it or did not or whatever. I'm not here to sugarcoat things, guys. I'm not here to bash Homeworx. I think they're awesome. I wish Henry Slackin was still back in Bath & Body Works. I was part of the Bath & Body Works world way back when Slackin was on, instead of White Barn, it was Slackin across all those candles. I mean, I've been buying candles since, I want to say like 2009, 2010. Like, it's been a while from Bath & Body Works. As soon as one opened up in the town nearest to me, that's when I started buying. And again, I'm not dissing Homeworx as a company. I'm just telling you, if you don't see stuff from me from Homeworx, that means that it's okay. It's fine. And if I don't like on Instagram, please don't be offended that I don't like every single post, especially when I feel like it's getting shoved down my throat. There is so much PR, and I wish more people, I know some of my friends are very good at saying out loud on their channels, and you know who you are, and I thank you, to say that they received these in PR. But there are a few who don't say that they received it in PR, and it drives me crazy. Say that you received it in PR, and then again, obviously, I can only hope that people will say their truth. And I'm rambling right now a little bit, but it's something that it's been irking me for a while. And so I just see all this in front of me, and I've just been like keeping it in for like a year. I almost dread the seasons when Harry Slackin's about to like go on QVC and sell like the newest, because oh my God, like I literally had to give a timeout. Like I stopped liking things on Instagram that were Henry Homeworx, because it's so much. And then I see some of my fellow YouTubers and friends who don't receive Homeworx, and I can sense, this is just me thinking, I sense their disappointment that they aren't in the cool group and getting those candles. I feel sorry for those people who feel that they have to reach out to places like Homeworx or Root Candle and feel that they are almost entitled to receive candles for review. I feel like it's got to be organic. A company has to reach out to you because they like your content. So Root Candle was the very first company who ever sent me a thing like to review for candles and for a candle and that, and I was so honored. And there were things I didn't like, and there were things I really enjoyed. So with that said, you guys, I'm going to stop talking about candles and the candle world, and I want to send my appreciation to all of those reviewers, bloggers, vloggers, Instagrammers who are true to themselves, true to the product in which they've either purchased or received. They're honest with the reviewers. That's all that we can do here on YouTube. If we have a channel, that's all we can do. You know, there are people out there that watch our videos and relate to us, and they're like, they were maybe teetering on something about purchasing with their hard-earned money, buying something, and then they watch your review because they have faith in you, and you have maybe similar scents and likes and so on, and you've pushed them over the edge to purchase that item. I'll tell you my honest opinion, how I feel. Again, if something is good, if something's not so good, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but at the same time, I'm also not here to be rude to anybody. I am Canadian after all. I don't want to be rude. I say sorry a lot, because that's in my nature. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. And again, the meetup in Dallas, I'm just going to keep plugging this for a little bit, and then I'll start putting it in the description bar. We're booking, Ramon and I, up in Dallas. We are booking at the Hilton Garden Inn, downtown Dallas. We're booking on the 12th and the 13th. So we'll be checking in on the 12th, checking out on the 14th. So check your Expedia, Hotwire, Travelocity, or any of those other sites for good deals. And what Ramona told me, she said a lot of the good deals happen in the evening, like overnight, for any of you nighthawks, owls, whatever. And yeah, I really appreciate if you guys stay for the whole thing. Send the candle emoji. Just plug that in as a response. I would love to see who actually stayed for the whole thing, because I'm sorry I'm ranting, but it's something I'm passionate about. It's something I feel very strongly about. So I will always tell you my honest truth, my opinion, 110, 120% if you want. But I'm it. That's it. That's how it is. All right, you guys, I'm gonna stop now. And thanks as always very much for watching. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.